SKTAR, and sits down the man, New York, New Jersey's one of their finest, the true lab rat, Dr. Vex.
Yes, Vex with an impressive win over a former Apex champion in Larry earlier on in bracket in an extremely unfavorable matchup in Day-to-Day versus Falco.
And Larry actually had a rough run today. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I actually got a chance to see Mr. Eric versus Larry. Mr. Eric took Larry to last hit game 3, and also had managed to take game 1 and almost game 2. So it seems like Larry's had a rough run through a bracket today, and Vex got the better of him during that.
Hey, speaking of Mr. Eric, he's a sleeper out there. This man, he's taking a game off of Anti before.
He's taking a game off Anti, he's taking a game off Larry, he's taking a game off Zero, and he also took a game off T.O. Joe, is another name, maybe not of the same caliber, but
he's still a very good player.
Of note, exactly. So he's taken out of all the regions quite a big, he's giving him a run. And me being the player I am, I used to take big wins like that home. You may not have won the set, but you use that as fodder and fire. So, I mean, hey, not that long ago, I remember beating a certain
here we go.
Oh, I won't even say it. I just had to mess around with you a little bit.
No,
Come on,
you can say it. You can say it.
It's not even a matter of it. Let's just say Gunblade doesn't like low tiers. He doesn't like low tiers.
Cooltail beat me in tournament. Boo-hoo. All right, here we go.
I got one. All right. Anyway, right into it here as we see, right off the bat, Ally opted for Meta Knight. We all have grown to know why, but for anyone at home who's not well aware of it, his large frame and aerial mobility in comparison to Meta Knight leaves him open for a lot of strings and a very hard time to get his own damage in.
Yeah, but Vex very comfortable in this matchup.
Oh, yes.
He really, really has studied this matchup very, very highly and knows what he's doing for sure. Ally, though, a very, very defensive type Meta Knight, I would say.
But still has his aggro strengths.
Yeah.
Still definitely will. But what I've grown to adore about Vex, and we just saw this when we were talking about Will, is that you get a knowledge of your character and what Vex has, not only an unbelievable grab game, his grab game is out of this world, but it's also the knowledge of trades. When he has to get tit for tat, what move will get him the closest to the percent changeover and really put him back in power. I saw just against Ally earlier, down about 15% or so, landed a solid up tilt right back in the game and just went to reset, so important in this matchup.
Yeah, both of these, this should be a really great set. Two of the more patient players out there. Ally going to take his advantages when he can get them, though, and pushing this against D right now.
Oh, and that's going to close out, yes. So as we see here, the Vex, no slouch, got 114 on Ally already, which puts him in very good range to be killed by any one of Day-to-Day's strong aerials or up tilt.
Yeah, Vex gonna be eyeing that tornado, but Ally not really using it too much. Vex though looking for that up tilt no matter either way. Gets the inhale off the trip. And goes for the release. Yeah, if you time that right, I think you buffer the up tilt off of the release. You actually can up tilt the character as they're let go out of the mouth.
And that's so reminiscent of him and his Bowser game and all the grab releases and everything. Just so Vex, so lab ratty. I love it. And right there, as we've seen, right there, one solid back air. Did a great job of bringing this back. Vex not down by much.
Yeah, 42% to Day-to-Day is not a huge lead.
There we go, 2 back airs. We're at up 31 right now. And that's what it is that's what we talk about. Does an unbelievable job of knowing what, and right there, we're at a, 6% differential? Unbelievable. So right there, it shows you. Great knowledge, does a great job of coming back and realizing the strength of your character's game.
Yeah, and what, back throw does like 16%?
Yes, fresh back throw is 16. Why it is the better option than doing a forward throw out of the chain grab.
Oh, nice, F-tilt there.
And Vex, very clean movement. I love seeing it. All the options just so well rehearsed. Oh, but the back half of down smash, always the cruelest bitch out there. Ooh.
Oh, very nice shuttle loop there.
And that's a lot of trouble for Vex. But as we saw, Vex, no player that's too afraid to come from behind. He definitely has an option here. Gets a nice throw, and as we were just talking about, another 16% to start bringing it back. Ally with a 16%er of his own and a little bit more, putting him up at 40.
Oh, wow, that tornado poking through Day-to-Day shield there. Such a good tool in this matchup. But then up tilt gets him 102%.
And as we said, that homework right there, straight through the platform, unbelievable. And he can manage to even up the game, start going here, get real gritty about it, grind it out with Ally to see where he comes out.
Very nice though by Ally. Ally has played a very solid game since the get-go right now, even though Vex has had some really good moments and has actually brung the deficit pretty much close to even. But Ally has maintained a great momentum so far in game 1, keeping that pressure on Vex, making him guess twice about a couple of things.
And that's what it is. He's taking the power out of Vex's hand. Vex loves to pick apart players for making big mistakes and making technical errors. Ally's doing the exact opposite. He's waiting for Vex to make the choice and then taking advantage of that. So very different to see Vex get a taste of his own medicine. But yet again, Ally, so strong.
Yeah, Ally with a 17% last stock victory on Vex. Very, very good performance there by Ally game 1.
Yes. Used all the right tools, and really, we saw Vex crack open his toolbox too to see what he can find and try and find his answer to victory, but unfortunately, Ally came to the conclusion first. Or unfortunately for Vex.
It's so rough. I mean, even with all the homework done by Vex,
still
it's
hard
a rough
to beat.
life.
Yes, great players are great players, and it's very hard to beat a great player.
Yeah, Ally one of the elite level in Brawl. So,
all right, get that trip nice and right out of the way. I love when you see that happen. If it has to happen, let's make sure that it doesn't mean much, and that was something else, as we see an attempted jet hammer.
Yeah, Ally getting that grab, and it broke as they both slid off of the edge. Vex very fortunate that a lot more didn't come off of that. With the percent lead now, Vex is, and now it's Ally with the percent lead.
And
just like that, it changes.
It's going to go back and forth, especially on a stage like this. I imagine that Vex and all of his knowledge is looking to abuse a certain amount of exploits on this stage he's already found through his work.
Ally, nice job covering the ground. Unsafe landing, though, out of the tornado.
And Vex always opting for that back throw if he can get it in there. Solid damage, as we spoke about.
Yeah, it's such a great just zoning tool, reminiscent to sort of like how a Marth would forward air somebody.
Oh, and that's going to be a follow-up right there. Straight out of the down throw. Great to see it. Whoa! Unbelievable spacing, and there it is. Using that little bit of sliding, that slanted landing right there to manage to get a little motion out of his landing and get a solid up tilt to close out Ally's first stock. Vex in there living, 129.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for Ally to kill Vex off the top.
Oh, and that's a back throw right off the bat. Solid damage, already getting the extension on his lead. Oh, another back up air.
Oh, for the dash attack. That move is so
That would have
funny.
been outstanding.
Nice. Vex adjusting there.
Going for a hard read, but not finding it.
Yeah, it must have been a technical error. I don't think he really wanted that F smash. Ally, nice though.
Minimizing that percent lead there to 35%, but Vex coming in strong, looking to extend that. And Ally answering right back.
Yeah, Ally getting a nice 26% string, and Vex getting his damage in as well.
And that chase across both sides of the stage. Vex looking real hard for his punish there. Ooh, digging a little low.
Oh, nice. That was really smart by Ally, actually. Didn't want to risk Vex touching the ground.
Yes.
And so instead of throwing out a hitbox, he just grabbed him while he was in midair.
And
very smart there.
I've seen that a lot when I play against Vinny. He's very keen to grabbing any up B that I do in day-to-day immediately at the peak of its jump. So seeing Ally do it, denoting very high knowledge within the player. Ooh,
wow, power shield.
Yeah, there it was. All right, but here we are. Both players relatively even in percent. Ooh, a little sliding fair there as we see getting a little bit of motion off that slanted ground.
Yeah, Vex sneaking one in there. Almost got the kill on Ally, but...
And that's what I was talking about earlier when I said he was going to exploit this stage. Because I had a feeling that there was something about this that made him feel... Oh, wow.
Tossing them around.
And there it is. What a follow-up. And Vex doing a great job showing off that knowledge right now. Professor Day-to-Day in the house.
Wow. Wow. No fear.
No,
One
none
of the
whatsoever.
best F smashes in the game, being charged, and you just run up.
Oh, yeah, and nail the shield. No questions asked. Still nail it. Oh, get a fair. Solid. Oh, great cancel on that up B right there. Getting him real close. Managing to cut that distance. Getting him back to the ground faster.
Even against the elite level players, Vex is so good at getting back on off the edge.
Just like you said, though, no fear. He's just the raw knowledge. He is well aware, and it's not theory craft either. This man has practiced and put in the time. He is well aware of his choices and has full-on confidence in them. Great super armor there as Vex eats another hit, extending this lead out right now.
Yeah,
Ally got to be getting a little frustrated looking finally, but still.
Yeah, now Ally has to breathe a sigh of relief. They a little bit better than managed now at lower percent.
Yes, getting his strength, making him real. Vex riding out a lot of those up Bs, looking for the super armor and a chance to potentially land.
Very nice by Ally. Tornadoing after down throw, it's pretty much guaranteed on fat characters.
But those follow-ups, my man. The follow-ups, Gunblade, the follow-ups.
That Vex was a Super Saiyan for a little bit, but now...
Well, 1% differential, and that would be favoring Day-to-Day based on weight, so... Right now, and as we see the timer ticking down here, but PS1 always one to be a little long-winded in the sec time.
Wow, very nice pokes by Ally. Amazing. Good shield grab on the get-up attack from the edge.
And well aware of what the get-up attack was. A lot of people don't take the time to study the percentile-based get-up attacks, but Ally well aware that that over 100 get-up attack from Day-to-Day was going to be that exact variant.
Nice F tilt by Vex. He was trying to make a read on a roll or something.
But he's taking his time. Look at the pace he's taking right now. Vex looking so calm and collected. Oh, unbelievable grab from Ally.
Nice.
Okay.
Amazing use of the jumps. Great patience by Vex.
And baited him there. Got the bait, got the shuttle loop, and managed to punish him with Bear. All right, we're on the stage again. Have a little bit of a chance. The percents.
Wow, nice.
This is an opportunity. Oh,
that was very good try.
Yeah.
Very nice. Against anybody else, I think that might have worked.
I would have put hard money down that it would have worked.
Because Vex did that to try and read a spot dodge.
Yep. And he was very confident in that. Very, very, very confident, as we saw, the level of dedication that went into making that attempted read. But Ally changing it up, making sure he didn't follow the game plan that Vex thought he had, and managed getting the best of him.